Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the late close. We'll get this run and done with just finishing up on whatnot now. So I jumped over, get this pushed home so we could break this tonight. We've got some NT coming for the weekend, guys. National Treasures hopefully arriving tomorrow. So if that comes, we're going to line up an absolute thumper of a break for the weekend. Anyway, guys, let's get stuck into this. As you can see, we have the 30 teams from the Atlanta Hawks down to the Washington Wizards. So let's get the teams run and done 7 times. Good luck all. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Denver Nuggets at the top and the Brooklyn Nets at the bottom. So, oops, just re-grab that. I'll just dump that over into here now, and I will go and share that for you. All right. There we go. Just going to make that bigger for everyone. All right. So we have, I'll just zoom out a smidge. There we go. So at the top, we have Mark Valorado with the Denver Nuggets, Brent with the Pistons, Matthew with the Hornets, Josh with the Cavs, Thaddy with the 76ers, Mitchell with the Suns, Chad with the Bucks, Josh with the Grizzlies, Lockie with the Magic, Benjamin with the Kings, Kokhong Wong with the Jazz, Beck with the Golden State Warriors and the Timberwolves, Chad with the Pelicans, Kobe with the Raptors. We have Ryan with the Heat, Craig with the Knicks, Charlie with the Pacers, Chad with the Celtics. We have Ben with the Blazers, Andrew with the Wizards, Thaddy with the Hawks, Ryan with the Mavericks, the Clippers with Lockie Neal. Good luck, Scott with the Lakers. Let's see if I can find a LeBron in there for you. Thaddy with the Rockets, Jason Bobick with the Spurs. Good luck on the Wemby. Half a box here. We have Thaddy with the OKC, Chad with the Bulls, and the Brooklyn Nets with Ben rounding us out. Good luck, everyone. Rightio, I'm going to make this big. Comments are on, guys. Say hello if you'd like to. I'm going to not waste any time. We'll save Motif to last. You've got Matt and Jai. I'll be doing the website stuff for you guys while Mitch is overseas for the next couple of weeks. I will be taking a few days off at the end of next week to do my wedding. But other than that, I will be here keeping you guys entertained. Good luck all. So there's 3 autos per box. This is the first of the half case. So the plan is to probably run this back again either on the weekend or tomorrow, but we'll see how this one goes first. Good luck, everyone. I just need to find a spacer. I don't know if I've got a spacer in here. There we go. Spacer found. Good luck, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good night. Sorry again for the late rip, but we'll get stuck into it. Tomorrow night we'll have something a little bit more tastier for a Friday night frenzy. Righty-o. So the top card is always the base card, so we'll get that out of the way first. Oops, don't want to grab too many. Oh, God, it's stuck. Get off it. What's going on? Get off it. All right. First card is Kyle Kuzma for the Washington Wizards. That is your base card. We'll leave the autos to last. That's thick. Righto, what do we got here? We have OG Anunoby. That is to 99. That, I believe, will be for the Raptors. Pretty sure that one's for the Raptors. We got DeJounte Murray for the Atlanta Hawks. And nice for the Raptors. Good start for the Raptors. Star-studded Grady Dick. This time of night, Dick is definitely all good. Righto, let us go through the autos. And, all right, we'll start at the back. Nice hit for the Celtics. Robert Parrish to 75 for the Boston Celtics. Good start on the autos. Parrish is a nice one to hit. Then we have the Kobe Buffkin for the Atlanta Hawks in the Midnight Auto. Kobe Buffkin. And then an RPA for Colby Jones RPA. I don't know if these are game worn. It is worn, so that is game worn RPA for the Kings. That's all right. Nothing massive in that first one, but there's plenty more to go. Probably hit of that one, in my opinion, is either the Grady Dick or the Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish is a nice auto. Righto. Box number 2. Let's go. We got to get better than that. That was a very slow start. Don't forget, we still have the Motif will close us out as well, so that is huge. Okie dokie. There you go. Mark Williams for the Charlotte Hornets in the base. All right. Should be 3 autos, then these 3 at the back. We've got Maxwell Lewis in the midnight to 75 for the Lakers. Nightball of Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies. And a nice Bilal Coulibaly and Kyle Kuzma to 75 in the Constellations. That's a nice hit for the Wizards. Bilal Coulibaly is a baller. Absolute baller. Righto, I haven't looked at the autos at all, so I'm just going to go top to bottom. I'm just seeing what we have. Oh! Second box Magic. Let's go. Taylor Hendricks for the Utah Jazz to 199 for the Utah Jazz. Nice hit there for the Jazz. Taylor Hendricks, rookie auto. Then Malik Monk for the Kings in the midnight autos. Let's go, though. Next one, starting off, second box Magic. Boom. Oh, make me do it the right way around. Boom, baby. Brendan Miller auto to 199. G'day, Jason. How are you, legend? Check out that second box Magic. Brendan Miller to 199. Huge hit for the Hornets. Who's got the Hornets? Charlotte Hornets, where are you? Charlotte Hornets. Matthew O'Shaughnessy. Well done, mate. That's a belter. Not sure if you're on or if you're already asleep. Not a bad way to kick that off. Beautiful card. Brandon Miller. First Brandon Miller auto I've pulled myself, so that's wicked. Hit a massive Wemby last night, though. The Wemby last night was ridiculous. Box number 3. So far, so good. First box started off slow. Hopefully we can improve on that and just keep going north. Brandon Miller, though, is going to be... All right, let's go. What do we got here? So top card. Get off there. Thank you. All right, for the Timberwolves, it's Rudy Gobert in the midnight base. And then we should have 3. Are we a card short here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're a card short. That's weird. 1, 2. Oh my God, they've dripped us an auto. They've dripped us an auto. That is trash. Only 2 autos in this, and it says 3 chrome autographs per box. I'll check with Mitch, but I don't think they'll do much. Aaron Gordon to 149. A Jalen Brunson in the midnight. And then another Constellations. Taylor Hendricks, Laurie Markkinen to 99. That's a bit average. They've cheated us in auto. It's probably because we pulled the Brendan Miller. Still, that's pretty shit. Just throwing it out there. All right, what do we got here? We have Tristan Vucevic for the Washington Wizards, followed by Olivia Maxence Prosper for the Dallas Mavericks. That is trash. There is no extra cards in there, obviously. I thought it felt a bit light. You can feel it. Tops is usually really good on their quality control as well. Very, very shit. Maybe it's, maybe I'm losing it now. It should always, the way it's normally meant to work is 1 base, 3 like inserts at the back, and 3 autos in the middle. So that's better. So we've got 1, 2. Yeah, this is much better. So we're back to normal now. Righto, what have we got here? All right, so we have OG Anunoby. That will be for the Raptors. So there's a couple of really thick balls. Oh, that's nice. Sorry, almost gave that away. Check out that. A bit more dick for the Raptors. Nice rookie hit there in the midnight. Followed by a Donovan Mitchell to 99 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then a star-studded of Kyrie Irving for the Dallas Mavericks. Nice hit there for the Mavs. Righto, I do not know what we have here, so I'm just going to have a quick squiz. Okay, so we have an RPA. Yep. All right, so the best one is the last one that I almost gave it away. So we'll start with the RPA. For the Brooklyn Nets, Noah Clowney, RPA. Nice hit for the Nets. Followed by a Toronto Raptors again. That is Jacob Patel. Jacob Patel for the Raptors. Raptors doing all right so far. Then a really nice auto here. Well done to the Heat. Jaime Jaquez Jr. rookie auto. Bring that up a little bit closer. Jaquez Jr. rookie auto. Nice work for the Miami Heat. He only signs for the tops as well, so that is a belter. Ryan, well done, Ryan. So we're about 50-50 on the good autos at the moment from these boxes. So come on, let's get a nice big Wemby, either out of this or out of Motif. Either or a LeBron. I still haven't pulled a LeBron. I think someone has that we know has, but we definitely haven't. Rightio. So we have the base on the top. For the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry in the midnight base. All right, autos. Let's go down the bottom. Jaren Jackson Jr. Followed by a Rudy Gobert. That's beautiful. You can see the card there. That's really nice. In the midnight. Followed by a Zach LaVine for the Chicago Bulls in the star-studded. Righto, where do we got? And righto. This guy again, let's go. Noah Clowney again for the Brooklyn Nets. 2 autos for Noah Clowney. Followed by a Isaiah Hartenstein. That's cool. That is for the New York Knicks to 199. Isaiah Hartenstein for the Knicks. And then finishing us out for this box is a Jarris Walker RPA. That is for the Indiana Pacers. Rightio. 1 box to go. Let's go. Come on. We did hit the Brandon Miller, but please, there has to be a Wemby. It just has to be. The Miller so far is definitely the hit, followed by the Jaquez Jr. Good luck all. We still have half the case as well. Alrighty. Holy dooly, there's some thick cards here. Some very, very thick cards. Shaden Sharp for the Portland Trailblazers in the base. So those 1, 2, 3, righto. Kuzma, if of 5. Beautiful hit there for the Washington Wizards. That's a belter. The Wizards, Andrew, well done, mate. 3 of 5. Huge. Followed by Jalen Green, star-studded. Nice hit for the Rockets. And all this is the case hit. Luna tied Kevin Durant for the Phoenix Suns. The Suns, I'm pretty certain that is the case hit. If not, they're a very, very short insert. Who had the Phoenix Suns? Mitchell, that's a belter, brother. That is beautiful. Nice box so far. I'm pretty certain that is the case hit, the Luna Knights. I could be wrong, but I'll double check later. Righto, what do we got here? Right. Don't know why that's around that way, but anyway. And, okay. Righto. For the Hornets, we have Nick Smith Jr. RPA. Hornets hitting again. No, not in this product. I don't believe it is, mate. I believe it is the Raptors. I know it's the Raptors in Motif. I know he's playing for the Knicks now, but I'm pretty certain. Midnight. Topps Midnight Checklist. I'll quickly double check it for you, but I'm almost certain it's the Raptors. I know he's playing for the Knicks now, but I know in Motif it's the Raptors, but it might be different. I'll just quickly bring it up and have a look for you. Sorry, just going to quickly check this. Yep. Base. Let me go Control F O G. OG. Find next. It is the Knicks. I apologize. It is the Knicks. OG, I don't know. That's really weird because in Motif, it's for the Raptors. You are very correct, my man. You are very, very correct. So they are for the Knicks, the OG Ananobis, but in Motif, it's the Raptors. Bizarre. Anyway, next up, another RPA. That is for City Sudoku. That is unfortunately the wrong one for the Spurs. City Sudoku for the Spurs. And then the last auto is a nice one for the Knicks, which is Josh Hart having an absolute monster of a series. Thank you, CT. Yeah, I honestly thought it was because in Motif, we just broke a Motif box before, and it was all Raptors. So bizarre. Righto, guys, let's go. Let's get into it. Motif time. Yeah, I'll always double check those checklists as well. It's really hard because it's unlicensed. They don't give you a proper jersey or anything. Good luck, everyone. Motif Madness. I am not going to peek. I'm just literally going to go top to bottom. So top is usually the base, and then there's autos, and then the patch is the last one. I think there's a patch and a base card at the bottom, but I'm just going to go top to bottom. I don't want to try and mess around too much. Right, good luck, everyone. Come on, we're Jewel Monster. Starting us off, we've got DeAndre Ayton, 31 of 99. Yeah, it is. It is very hard. 31 of 99, DeAndre Ayton for the Portland Trailblazers. Our first auto. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. For the Heat, if you don't mind, Harkes Jr. to 99. Double hit for the Heat. That is beautiful. Nice hit for the Miami Heat. 2 Harkes Jr. autos. That is wicked. Oh, that's old school. Righto. George Gervin, the Iceman himself. That is to 49. Legends of the Court. That is for the San Antonio Spurs, I believe. George Gervin. I'm 90% certain that is the Spurs. I'll double check it super quick now. Just going to quickly check that one. Autos. It is the Spurs. Not the hit you wanted, Spurs, but still, that is pretty nice. George Gervin. You'll take it. The Iceman. Righto. Next, we have... Oh, that's cool. That's not great. Domantas Sabonis, the acrylic drip for the Kings. That is not numbered. Nice hit for the Kings, though. Followed by an RPA. An RPA of Jacob Toppin, 5 of 35 for the New York Knicks. Jacob Toppin, 5 of 35. We do have a printing plate auto. I'll say, I'll just do it now anyway. Jordan Walsh for the Boston Celtics. That is printing plate auto. A 1 of 1. Printing plate auto for the Boston Celtics, Jordan Walsh. A big, thick patch here for Julian Phillips for the Chicago Bulls. 21 of 35. Unfortunately, not a very hot box for Motif. Closing us out, though, Scotty Barnes. Oh, that's all right, though. 1 of 10. Scotty Barnes, 1 of 10 in the gallery certification for the Raptors, closing us out. The Brandon Miller auto is definitely the biggest hit of that, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes sometimes. You're hoping for a Wemby or a LeBron, but you know what? Let's quickly run through this. We had the Scotty Barnes to 10. Nice hit there for the Raptors. Julian Phillips, that patches to 35. 21 of 35. The 1 of 1 printing plate for Jordan Walsh for the Boston Celtics with the auto. For the Knicks, you've got Jacob Toppin RPA to 35. You've got Domantas Sabonis for the Kings, not numbered that one. The Iceman, George Gervin to 49 for the San Antonio Spurs. You had the Jaquez Jr. in the headline signatures to 99. Nice rookie auto there. For the Knicks again, you had Josh Hart in the midnight autos. RPA for the Spurs, Osidi Sadoko. You had an RPA for the Hornets of Nick Smith Jr. Case hit for the Suns, Kevin Durant. We had the to 5 for the Washington Wizards, 3 of 5, Kyle Kuzma. The Jarris Walker RPA for the Indiana Pacers. The Knicks again hitting with Isaiah Hartenstein, who's playing really well for the OKC. That's to 199. You had the Noah Clowney for the Brooklyn Nets. Another Jaquez Jr. auto for the Heat. We had a Jacob Patelli for the Raptors. A Noah Clowney RPA. We had a Tristan Vukcevic for the Washington Wizards. A Oliver Maxence Prosper for the Dallas Mavericks. Just goes on and on here. Malik Monk for the Kings. A Taylor Hendricks to 199 for the Utah Jazz. Another RPA for Colby Jones for the Kings. For the Hawks, you had Kobe Buffkin. A nice Robert Parrish for the Celtics. But the hit of the break is the Brendan Miller auto. Absolute belter on card auto to 199. Nice hit there for the Hornets. That's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for helping us out getting that closed. Late push. We got there in the end. We'll catch you again tomorrow night. Thank you again. And